Today I've come to the Toyota Automobile Museum. I've just got off this train that runs on this track here. It's actually a maglev train, and the museum is just there, right next to this highway, I guess. This train is actually called Linimo, and it's actually a maglev train, so it's not on tracks. It's for those of you who don't know, it's like magnets levitate the train and it just moves along, so there's no friction, which is pretty cool. I'm very excited to check this place out. I've not been here before. I just got my ticket. That's the entry for you. So you get your ticket there. First car there, people bowing to you on your way in. And it was 1,200 yen for adults, which I thought was okay. I thought it would be free, but this looks a bit better than the Honda Museum, which was free. Let's go and have a look. Alright. Another thing worth noting is I don't think this is strictly a Toyota museum, it's a car museum. So you do, like, this is a Chevrolet. You do get cars from other manufacturers here. Six motors. Gosh, there's so many. This isn't the only museum that I've seen like this from an auto manufacturer. There's also one in Wolfsburg in Germany, Volkswagen Museum, where they have a whole bunch of different. It's just dedicated to cars. It's not dedicated to their own cars. I don't think you quite appreciate how small these cars are. So this is a small car from Peugeot. This is absolutely tiny. It's really very, very small. Does it even say the length of this? Length 2.5 meters. Let's keep walking through. Pierce Arrow. American luxury vehicle. I've never heard of this brand before. And look at this one. They do have the audio guides where you can put it on your phone and it'll tell you all about every single car. Okay, we're moving into the Japanese car section. Oh, this one's got a license plate on it. It's a French Hispano Suiza. Ah, look at this. So this is a French car with a Japanese body on it. So the chassis came from Hispano Suiza. It says a luxury car manufacturer based in France, and then they bought the chassis to Japan and then put the body on it, which is pretty cool. It's almost 100 years old. It's an old car, that. See what else we have here. This is a Hakyosha. This is a Japanese built car. Very nice. Japanese motorbike, Daihatsu. I never knew Daihatsu made motorbikes. Pre-war three-wheeler. Wow. Okay. I don't really know that much about the history of car manufacturing in Japan, but according to this, can you believe this? GM built an assembly plant in Osaka in 1927 and began producing Chevrolets. That just seems like such a crazy concept today, doesn't it? Oh look, so after the Great Kanto earthquake completely destroyed the railway and tram network in Tokyo, Tokyo City Bus, based on the Ford Model T truck chassis, which was urgently imported from the United States, played an alternative transportation role. I see. At the same time, this encouraged Ford and GM to expand into Japan, and eventually the Japanese automobile market was swept by two companies. Domestically produced cars weren't good enough. I see. Okay. So when here it says in 1930s, when Nissan and Toyota were born, a strong government policy was put in effect to protect and develop the automobile industry. I see. So it used to be a market dominated by Ford and Ford and GM. So that's why there's all of these. This is one of the first Nissans. It says Nissan Model 70 Phaeton. This is a licensed American car. So this was from Graham Page Co. Right. This is a Toyota. It says Toyota on it. Let's see. Toyota. It's a replica. It was modelled on the latest American vehicles. And this truck, KC truck. Alright, we're getting a little more modern here. Tatra. Does it say which country it's from? Czechoslovakia. Okay. So it's an American Oldsmobile. Peugeot. Peugeot's always had good design. Look how nice this grille is with the lights behind it. That's a really good piece of design. Peugeot. There was a point where they were making not so good looking cars, but they've really upped their game. Their modern latest models. These look pretty cool as well, don't they? This is a Fiat. Rolls-Royce Phantom. I mean, the size of this is, how long is it? 5.5 meters. It's just huge. Hard to appreciate the size. $500K. Lancia Stora Tipo. This is a serious piece of design. This is a Cord Model 812. Way ahead of its time. Supercharged V8 in 1937. Front wheel drive supercharged V8. I mean, they say it's ahead of its time. It looks ahead of its time, doesn't it? Look at these look at these pipes coming out. Is that for cooling? It must be. No, it's not. Not sure what that's for. Oh, it's exhaust. Right. Okay. Oh, because it's fun. Wait, so the exhaust doesn't go to the back? Ah, okay. Right, so these are downpipe. These are the exhaust downpipe. They go down here and then run along the side. That's an interesting choice. Right. Let's see if we can have a look at the interior. Oh, that's a nice interior, that. It looks a bit like there's spikers. Very nice. Bugatti. I don't want to know how much money's worth of cars is in this building. It's many millions. This is Packard 12, Roosevelt's car. This is a presidential vehicle. What is it? Oh, you can see the American Eagle on there. The flags. And is that the presidential seal on the side? Yeah, it says President of the United States. It's a big car, that. That's all. It says it's all bulletproof glass. All of this stuff here and that. Right. What next? Cadillac Series S60. Tucker. Ford. A lot of American cars here. I'm guessing these were the days when American cars really dominated. And back in the Ford post-war years. A Saab 92. It's a shame they went, because they used to make genuinely interesting cars. Alright, what else have we got? Oh, the Toyo Pets. Right, now if some of you have watched my video, about where I talk about the different dealers, and one of the dealers is called Toyo Pet. I'll leave a link here. But one of the dealers is Toyo Pet, and they were set up to sell this very car inside that dealership. Toyota's first small passenger car. It says Toyo Pet all over it. What is this? What is that for? Oh, is that an indicator? Can't see what's behind that. Is that an indicator? It might be. Let's have a look on the front. Yeah, it might possibly be, because there's one on both sides. Yeah, it doesn't say Toyota anywhere on the car, it just says Toyo Pet. It's a nice colour as well. Oh, you can go all the way around. Okay. Yeah. The inside is also very nice. Very good. Alright, what else we got here? MG Midget. Mercedes 300 SL. Sure, we've all seen these before. And this is a Jaguar, is it? Yeah, Jaguar XK120. Right. Let's go upstairs. Oh, got exhibition here. Yeah, I realise you guys are watching this on the video, but if you come here in person, it's so much different. This is a whole history lesson. Japan became #1 car manufacturer in 1980. Or became in 67. It was surpassed West Germany, then US. So you can see here, like, it was all Japanese manufactured, and then they became more and more set of factories abroad. So in 2020, what are we on? 2021. Yeah, overseas production. But this isn't Toyota, this is Japan. Interesting. Yeah, very, very, very nice museum this. It's quite similar to that one I mentioned earlier in Volkswagen. In Wolfsburg. Oh, here we go. These are modern classics now. Yes, this is the part I like the most. Oh, Toyota Crown. So this is the original Toyota Crown. From 1955. Sweet. Very nice. Reignition of the American, European and Japanese car industries after the war. Okay. What vehicle is this? I've never seen one of these before. Flying Feather. That's Japanese. Ultralight car. This looks like one of those cars you'd see somebody build in a shed. Like the finishing and finish of Nagoya is terrible. It's just so poor. Especially like the bodywork down there and the vents on the side. It's from 1955, so I guess they get a pass on that, but like the seats inside look like deck chairs. I don't know if you can see that. 1957 Land Cruiser. Volkswagen Type 1. This is the Beetle. Okay, right. 2CV. What is this? Yeah, so this is obviously I wonder what that's like to drive, because the wheels are really small as well, so it can't be very stable while driving. This is the BMW Isetta Mini Cooper, of course. We missed these Subaru 360, this first car. Wow. Very nice. So this is from 1959. So this compared to that other car, like the finish and design of it is miles better than that one. Like the quality of all of the fitment and stuff, much better. Right, so this was a joint venture with Renault. It says Renault here, made in Japan though. It says Renault Deluxe. So Hino, which I assume are the same people as the people that make the trucks, were making these under license or under a joint venture. Which today just seems like a crazy thing. The fact that Japanese car manufacturers were working in partnership with other companies to make cars in Japan. They still do that a little bit now. Like in Europe, we have a Toyota Aygo, which is the same as a Peugeot and a Citroen. So I guess it still happens now, but not in Japan. Right. What have we got here? Isuzu Hillman Minx Model PH300. Right. So this is a production with a British company. Isuzu, obviously we know they make trucks, but they also used to make cars apparently. Daihatsu Tuk-Tuk Midget Model DKA 1959. I wonder why they didn't continue making these, because the early rickshaws now are made, Indian made, and I think Piaggio used to make them, which is Italian. Fuji cabin, three-wheel cabin scooter, made by Fuji. It is literally a scooter. Right. Let's carry on. The cars are getting a little bit more modern. Mitsubishi 500. Again, the finish on this, I'm not sure if it's the original finish, but it's very, very good. Publica. Okay, so this is another Toyota. Again, if you watch my video about different car dealers in Japan, one of the dealers was also called Publica, but it was renamed to, I think, Corolla. So they launched this Publica and the Corolla roughly the same time, and the Corolla became a hit, so they renamed all the dealers to Corolla. So Publica was a play on the words from public and car. Alright. So that is actually a Toyota Corona. Sorry, this is officially called a Toyopet Corona. Toyota raised its technological standards to international levels. A clever PR campaign featuring a Corona running 100,000 kilometers non-stop on the expressway. That's a pretty cool marketing stunt. Oh, look on the front. Okay, yeah, so instead of saying Toyota on this car, it actually says Toyopet Corona. Very nice. And this is a Datsun Bluebird. For those of you that don't know, Datsun was renamed Nissan. So Nissan and Datsun, same thing. They relaunched the Datsun brand in developing countries, I think. And they make cheaper cars, a bit like Dacia. Mazda Familia. It's from 1966. Datsun Sunny. 1966 again. Competed squarely with the Corolla, and both of these cars spurred private car ownership in Japan. This is the Corolla, here we go. This is the original. Really, really good. This is the roots of my Corolla, ladies and gentlemen. 1966. Looks amazing. Right, what have we got next? BMW 1500. Mazda cowl. Mazda is also a very, very old car maker. World's smallest water-cooled 4-cylinder engine. 356cc. 15 kilowatt. It's like 30 horsepower. Wow, that is very small. 4-cylinder as well. Suzuki. Is this Suzuki's first car? No. Right. Honda N360. Nissan Datsun Fairlady. I keep saying Nissan whenever I see Datsun. This is another Honda S500. Daihatsu. Toyota Sports 800 Mode UP15. This was the ultimate sports car for the ordinary consumer. It borrowed many components from the public to minimize costs, and its extremely aerodynamic body allowed it to achieve great speed with incredibly low fuel consumption. It actually looks quite nice. And this is the 2000 GT. We all know about this. Made in cooperation with Yamaha. Set 3 world records and 13 international records. That's very nice. These are worth a lot of money. Isuzu, Nissan Silvia. The cars are getting more and more modern, more and more recognizable. Okay, it's Jaguar, Ford, Mustang. Okay, this is very much now, this section is very much modern classics. Ferrari 512BB, Renault 5, I'm just about old enough to remember these driving around the streets. The first vehicle to employ plastic bumpers. Volkswagen Golf 1979, original one. I'm also old enough to remember these driving around. Very good. Mazda Familia. I don't think I've ever seen. I think we might call this a 323, is it? Or it looks recognizable. But these like 80s car designs. This was built in 1984, where it's like squared off and stuff. Audi Quattro. Toyota 11. Here we go. 1983. E. All of these cars I recognise. W201. Skyline GTR. Mazda Unos. I used to have one of these. Mine was silver. It was a special edition one. I can't remember which one it was. No, it was silver. And it had a hard cage, like a roll bar, a proper roll bar, one that was attached to the chassis. Yeah, it looks very similar to this. I had to change the radio, change the steering wheel, and apart from that, it was pretty much stock. Oh, different wheels as well. Yeah, it had white wheels. Unos Roadster. Yeah, very, very cheap and reliable cars. Really, really, really good. Right, let's head back up. It's got Toyota Mirai, which is the hydrogen powered Tesla Roadster. Tesla's original car. Mitsubishi i-MiEV. Honda Insight. I remember these when they came out. They had some crazy fuel economy. I think it was like 80 miles per gallon or something. Mark 1 Prius. I remember these as well. Toyota RX, or Lexus RX, sorry. RX 300. These are very much modern cars. This is a Lexus LS. Really, really good cars. I also remember when these came out. I remember when Lexus launched in the UK. I remember going to a Toyota dealership and saying like, what is this? Who are Lexus? Toyota Previa. Surprised they've got this in here, all-time classic. Oh, sorry, they call it Estima here, don't they? I think this was the original MPV. I think there was also the Renault something or other. Toyota Hilux Surf. Mercedes SEL, I think it's called. Yep, 500 SEL. Honda CVCC. So that's what it was originally called, was it? CVCC when such a Civic. Historic car of Japan. Very good. This is an Isuzu. And a Mitsubishi Colt Galant. These cars from like the 70s and 80s. It says it's a trying time of surfacing social issues on this. What does that mean? The increasing popularity and wide use of automobiles created new social issues such as traffic accidents and air pollution. The citizens in many countries demanded reforms, and this resulted in new laws and regulations. It was certainly a trying time for the automobile manufacturers, but it was also a critical turning point when the development of environmental and safety technologies made rapid progress. Okay, I understand. So car manufacturers had to meet with ever stringent regulations. Okay, Toyota Sora. Honda NSX and Lexus LFA. If I was going to own a supercar, I'd have one of these, definitely. Only 500. Vehicle development and manufacturing process. Oh, okay, it tells you how they make them. So, first sketch, rendering, modeling using clay, modeling using resin, CAD, and then the final design. Okay, so they show you the little stages here. So yeah, look, they're modeling it out of clay. They're making all the parts. That's made out of a study of interior design. Okay. Design review and approval. CAD. Prototype assembly. Different colors. Test driving. And the completed Celica. Lexus LFA manufacturing process. Oh wow. So carbon fiber manufacturing, molding the carbon fiber. That's like the molding machine. What's this? Carbon fiber autoclave, right? Okay, so I guess they heat it up to set it or whatever. Inspection, they paint it, individually hand painted, of course. Assembly. Look how detailed these models are. Well, you can see the little engine, and it's got all the little differential and everything in there. The exhaust. Look at that. That's amazing. That looks like it's like welded. That's really, really good. Okay. And then we've got the vehicle inspection. That's very good. I like that. Library, museum. These are little right. Cultural gallery. Let's see what that contains. Oh, look at this bus. What time is it they shut soon? 45 minutes. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, Yeah, so this is where I came in. Oh, okay, then you go on the other side, across the bridge. Oh, that's the city. It's not a very good... I think that might be Toyota. Actually, there's literally a city called Toyota. Always renamed Toyota after the car manufacturer. Let's take a look at if that is it. That's Nagoya. Toyota's in the opposite direction. Toyota's down there somewhere. Okay, let's take a look. WRC. Oh, mate. Right, before we go there, let's have a look at this. Oh, somebody's built a museum with Lego. Nice. Alright. So that's the entrance. So this is the building that we saw. Then we crossed this bridge just now, which is there. And we're into this auxiliary building. And this is the monorail. The one I was saying about. It's a maglev train system. Sweet. Right. World Rally Championships. Let's see. Celica. I never knew there was an MR2 rally car. Is that the Mark 1 MR2? Nissan Almera. I don't know what that is. Oh, they call it a Sunny. Right. Subaru. Impreza. Subaru really made their name in rally cars, didn't they? I remember when I was young, it was all Colin McRae, the Subaru. Automobile culture showroom. I wonder what this means. Car badges. This is Spirit of Ecstasy. Scale models, magazines, plastic model kits, license plates. Oh, I see. I was just talking about things that are around cars rather than cars themselves. And how they had impact on culture, I think. That's a lot of different car logos. This one is like the Sphinx. That's obviously Jaguar. Trojan. Bentley. We've all seen that one. Yeah, I guess a lot of these car makers are defunct. So many models. Factory mascots. Must have taken them a while to collect all of these. There's so many different ones. Toyoda model. Okay. Tamiya. I was wondering why is there none that are made by Tamiya? There's one. I just saw this one as well, which I think is made in Italy. I never knew. I never knew of this company. I only know of Tamiya and Revel, of course. I think they're from the UK. What's this? Oh, you put your favourite automobile on there. Oh, and then they put it up here. See if you've got any in English. Oh, this is interesting. Mr. Stephen Kumar from Australia. At 72, this museum has reignited so many memories, dreams and experiences for over 60 years as a devoted car lover, or car nut. Such a stunning collection in a magnificent facility. Oh, most of them are in Japanese. Here's another one. I love my Mitsubishi Galant VR4 because it represents a high automotive technology from rally cars before they stopped being based on production cars that you could still drive on the road. Luigi Solano. I bet Luigi never knew that his message would come on YouTube. Here we go. This guy, the Mazda Miata, was my first car. It will always be my favourite. It was a lightweight and nimble, not fast but very fun. It was sad when I sold it. You can always get another one, mate. They have a lot of different countries. So Iranian plates actually look like this. And when they go internationally, they have a separate plate that looks like that. Turkish plates don't look like that, I don't think. I never knew they used this font. Just looking at this, a lot of countries have adopted the German font. So if you look at D up there, it's the same font used in a lot of these plates. Like this, I'm not sure what country that is at the bottom. This one as well. This one, RB. Are these stamps? Yeah. Different car stamps. Yeah. Look at these, do they? No way. They produce GTR postage stamps. NSX postage stamps, are they? Yeah. Yeah, these are postage stamps. Look, it's like an NSX Type R postage stamp. Alright, we also have Japanese logo badges from different cars. I've never heard of GSM Delta from South Africa, or Alba from Portugal. Let's dash up here and see what this is. These are like magazine or adverts, I think. I'm not sure what are these. Are these adverts? Automobile magazine ads. But you look at some of these, like this one I was just looking at now, like this. Like just look how much detail there is in this. Like we don't see this nowadays. It's like our organisation is made up of that same force of men that you have learned to know as being connected with the manufacture and sale of an honest product. It's like a whole load of script talking about the car, talking about the different engine, ignition, The wheels, the gasoline capacity, the equipment they have. The price is fair enough and delivery, but they're really going into a lot of detail on that advert. And that was a Ford model. It was a Model 2. It was a Ford, some kind of Ford car. And there's this one as well. This is like an entire review of the car. The distributor head is waterproof, has been specially designed to prevent short circuits from rain, snow. A lot of technical details which you don't get these days. Oh, these are the brochures. This is good. A new era in the compact class. 190e brochure. This is a weird piece of advertising, isn't it? We heard that. Only 30 minutes left until closing. Okay. Arigato. Alright, here we are back at the ground floor. And this is, I think, the museum shop. Let's have a look. Gift shop. Alright. They got Prius socks, RAV4 socks. Oh, reasonably priced as well. That's like £4 for a pair. Toyota Crown socks. These are picnic blankets. Looks like it. Picnic blanket. T-shirt. Hats. TRD hat. Books and models. Matchbox cars. Toyota Supermodel. This was a very, very good museum, especially the library. I highly recommend coming here. Oh look, they got little chocolates and shrimp crackers. Toyota 2000 GT snacks. Toyota Prius car. I swear all of these like gift shops get their products from the same. Ooh, what's this? Right, that looks pretty good actually. I might get one of these. It's like a little cake. Yeah, they get all their products from the same companies, and they just change the box, because you see very similar gifts in all the gift shops. Look at these, like 2000 GT cookies. What time is it? Right, we've got 6 minutes. I should have come here a bit earlier. Museum cafe. I'm tempted to get one of those cakes, but they're quite expensive. It's like 550 yen, which it doesn't seem particularly worth it. This is the exit. Alright. Okay. Oh, they've got a little... What's in these? Little cars. 2000 GT, look. Oh, if you need a keyless entry, this doesn't make any sense. Alright, they got a Toyota Hiace as well, if you want that. Alright, that's cool. I think they close in 5 minutes. Alright, it's turned dark. That was very cool. I really enjoyed that. I highly recommend coming here if you come to Japan. There's 2 museums in Nagoya. One is this one, and then there's another Toyota technology or industry museum, which I'll make another video of. So anyway, hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, it really helped me out, and I'll catch up with you guys next time.